Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about makeup you can actually afford. I feel like so many people are afraid of shopping online, and yet it is the best place to like get discounts and get like extra products and get so many amazing deals. So I've been scouring both my collection and the internet to try to find the best priced items that I can, and I landed on Jumia because the Maybelline site seems to like constantly have 30% off. So their prices are so friendly and so affordable. The most expensive thing I have on this list, I think, is like 1260 shillings, and you can see I've created like a full face of makeup with them. So if you want to see how to get super affordable makeup, very accessible, especially because you can just like go online and like pull up the price and then plan for it and then buy it. So freaking amazing. I love shopping online. So if you want to see how I created this look and what products I recommend, then just keep watching. So any good makeup routine begins with skincare, so that's how I'm going to start this very affordable video. I received the cutest PR box from L'Oreal East Africa, who are the same guys that like own Maybelline and Mixa and like a whole bunch of other brands. But isn't this so beautiful? I swear each and every one of these scrubs are amazing. And I walked past them once in a supermarket and I saw that they go for about 2.5, which is why I was so shocked when I saw them on Jumia going at such an affordable price. This is a pure clay glow scrub. I have to literally read everything because these names are so long. What I found on Jumia is a clay foam exfoliating gel, which goes for 780 shillings, guys. 780 shillings. You get basically the same packaging. It does serve a slightly different function, but I mean, it's all in the same range of skincare. So I'm just going to apply this on my face and then I'll talk you through the other prices of the other scrubs on this list, and then we'll continue with skincare. So I like to massage this into my skin with my finger as I'm applying it as a mask. You can just use it like put it in your hand, scrub it on your face, and then like wash it off immediately. But I like to massage it into my skin, let it sit for a couple of minutes, let it dry down, and then I go wash it off and like really scrub it into the skin when I'm doing that. So I'm going to look terrifying as we wait for this to dry, but we're gonna go back in here and I'm going to show you the sort of companion product for this. So this is the Pure Clay Glow Scrub, and here we have the Pure Clay Glow Mask. So this is what you're actually supposed to like mask on your face and leave for like 10 to 20 minutes, and you can actually feel them like tingling and making a difference on your skin. This one is more supposed to be like the instant wash, like you just pick up a little, rub it all over your face and wash it off. But I'm gonna get maximum use out of this, especially if I can get it in the price range of 780. This on Jumia right now only goes for 900 shillings. So I don't know how long these prices are gonna last because everything is showing that it's discounted. So like this was discounted from 1500 to 900, which is still way cheaper than the 2500 that I'd seen in a supermarket. I've had my clay detox mask for literally, I think I've had it since January, and you can see I haven't even hit the bottom yet, and I use this both on myself and on other people pretty regularly, so it actually will last you a really long time. So 780, 900 shillings, these are really affordable prices. This one goes for 1050 on Jumia, and this, the Purity mask, I can't find it, but I'm sure it's there somewhere. I just haven't dug deep enough. So I can't talk about skincare without mentioning my Micellar water. This is such a game changer because I'm that person that like after a long day, after like I've been wearing makeup for 12 hours in some of my wear tests, I don't really want to go to the bathroom and like wash my face. So I try to take it all off with like wet wipes, and I go through like 3, 4, 5, 6 wet wipes trying to get like a clean one so I can know at least my skin is like safe and it won't break out. This changes the game completely. I put this on my wet wipe and in like 2 wet wipes I'm done. All my makeup is gone completely. I feel confident going to sleep even without necessarily scrubbing my face. This is 450. This is a waterproof one, which is why it's more expensive, which is why it has the layers, because it has like an oil layer and then like the water that you shake to mix it in. So you gotta shake both of them up. I do have the smaller one to show you. This size in the non-waterproof version goes for 270 shillings. Like there is no excuse to sleep with a dirty face, to sleep with makeup on your face. And then the next step of skincare before we even like, as we're transitioning into makeup, but like still skincare, is primer. I forget to go in with primer just because I do use such a thick layer of moisturizer that it's not 100% necessary for me. But you know, if you're using just like normal levels of moisture, or if you just want to be extra protected, primers are the way to go. Now there is this baby skin that is finally being sold here. I literally think I talked about this last like 2 years ago, so I'm just going to demonstrate the way it works just so you can see. But it's not the cheapest on this list, it's not the one that I'm going to be recommending that you buy if you're balling on a budget. But look at this. Like you can instantly see such a huge difference. It is a blurring primer, so it does fill in your pores and like just make your skin look like butter basically. And it's only 1080, so it's not like it's expensive. But the one that I will be recommending is, these are my 2 favorite primers of life. This is an illuminating primer, just makes you look radiant and glowy and like, you know, like gives you that pregnancy glow without that pregnancy part. I love the hydrating primer because of my dry skin. The more layers that I can put between myself and the foundation and the products that I'm putting on top and any powders colors, the better. Now we can finally move into the makeup part. The thing that actually sparked like this video, because I wanted to do an affordable products video for the longest time, but this is actually what made me like sit down today and because someone asked me on Instagram what shade she should get this in, and she mentioned that she wanted to buy it from Jumia. So I went over to Jumia and I was so shocked to see that this is $12.60. This and the Fit Me are the exact same price. This you do have to build up to get full coverage, but if you're a full coverage girl like right off the bat, this is definitely the one for you. So $12.60 and $12.60, that is freaking amazing. $12.60 is the biggest discount I have seen anywhere, so definitely jump on them, especially for this, because this being that it's a higher coverage formula, I do expect it to be more expensive, but they are the same price, they are the same affordable price. I like this because it does look very natural, very skin-like. I feel like this is more of like an everyday foundation, whereas this is more of like a special events foundation if you're not that person, and this is like a little bit harder to remove just because it is a thicker formula. So I'm going to be using the Fit Me in this video. The Fit Me just launched 17 new shades, so I actually picked this up from the event because I really wanted to show you. This is the point where you pause and take a screenshot so you can actually see where you fall. I love that they have actual people behind the numbers, so you can actually see whose skin tone matches you, and then you like go from there, you know. So I'm going to be using my Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 360. I cannot do without concealer, and I actually really like this because I've tried other ones like the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and like that's a really popular one in the market, but if you're like me and you have dry under eyes, this is a formula that you need because it doesn't end up looking like crepey and cracking underneath my eyes, especially now that I've stopped setting my concealer altogether. So the fact that I can put this on and not set it with powder and still have it looking good, amazing. And this has been discounted from 1,200 to 940 shillings. My only complaint about this concealer is that it doesn't have enough coverage. Like for me with my dark circles, I kind of feel like they're peeking through throughout the day, but with building and building, you can sort of get there. But like if you don't have like dark circle issues, this is definitely the one for you. And for 940, it's a good price. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Superstay, which has been discounted from 1,500 to 1,050. You can actually get like a legitimate good setting spray for 1,000 bob. Instead of going to Dubois and spending 450 or 500 on like a fake one that's probably just water and not really going to do anything for you, this is a mattifying spray. So even I get afraid to use it sometimes. Like if I'm feeling especially dry on that day, I won't use this because I know to like lock everything in and like keep all the oils from coming through and like keep me actually properly matte throughout the day. So but when I am looking glowy like this, I do feel safe using this because I feel like the glow will just be retained and not like get out of hand. I hope that makes sense, especially when I haven't used powder yet. 4 to 5 squirts and you're good. So most days I don't use powders on my face, so I do just use a setting spray and like I'm good to go. But today, because we do have discounted powders, this has gone down from 1,400 to 1,250. And I say gone down because if you go to any like Maybelline stand, I feel like if you go to a supermarket or something, it would still cost 1,400 shillings. So it is a discount to 1,260, which is so affordable considering that I've had these powders for months and you can't actually see the dent at me. You can see the powder itself is still pretty damn intact, so this will last you forever and a day, literally. And they are very mattifying, which is why I sort of avoid using them. I do have a lighter one, which is really good if you want to like set your concealer, brighten up the center of your face if you are my skin tone, obviously. I'm just going to take the tiniest bit of powder and set the perimeter of my face because this is 370. It's a little bit dark for me, but I can pull it off if I put it in my contour areas. Okay, so off camera, I've gone and thrown on a bit of blush, a bit of contour, because there is a Maybelline like master face palette that I did see at their stand, but I didn't remember to ask how much it cost, and I don't see it on the Jumia website, so I don't know if it falls under this list or not, so I'm not going to include it. Also, the cheapest eyeshadow palette I have ever found that's like a genuine is actually here. I'm really shocked that we have the City Mini palettes in Kenya, and it's going for 700 shillings, but this is the first time I'm seeing it, so obviously I didn't have time to like pick it up and test it out. Lashes are on, so let's talk highlighters. I was actually really surprised to see that these cream stick highlighters are more expensive than the powder one. These are 1050. This is 980 shillings, guys, for an amazing highlight. This is very gold, and I feel like lately I've been leaning more towards like a goldy highlight, as much as I usually just prefer the silver like straight up reflective one, but I'm actually kind of liking that this is warm and like complementary to my skin tone. Last but not least is lips. Now I'm gonna give you two options just because I love matte liquid lipstick, so I definitely have to recommend the Superstay Ink, and it's been discounted from 1,800 shillings to 1,260. That is a huge discount. Like this is the time to stock up on on your colors. So I'm going to be using 35 Creator in this video, but I have to give a major shout out to the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer Lippies. This is in 64 Unreal. I just insert a picture of me wearing this here. This is the perfect nude shade for like dark skin. Use a brown lip liner underneath and then use this on top. Absolute perfection. I'm not into glosses and I love this. So I'm going to put this on my face and then we'll call it a day. Do you see, I didn't even have to like dip back into the tube to like keep building the color. The pigmentation, the payoff is just amazing right off the bat. Okay, so I've just done the math and like added everything up, and I really wish I could come back to you and be like, you can get all of this for like 2,000 shillings. But the truth is, good makeup actually costs money. So what I would say is like invest on a month by month basis. Like buy yourself one new thing every month. Shouldn't take you 8 months to like get all of these in your collection. So if you want to do like a full face of really affordable makeup that's like genuine, because I'll link a video up here where I tested a fake product from Dubois, and by the end of the day I actually had a giant pimple in the middle of my nose. So I definitely don't recommend going and like buying fake makeup when there is affordable, very cheap. Literally, I looked in my entire collection and the Maybelline products are the cheapest ones that I own in the best possible way, because the quality is amazing, the performance is amazing. As you can see, my face is done basically with just these products and I really like the way it turned out. I feel like if I was to slash this to like the bare bones, I would say get a foundation, because you may not necessarily need a concealer underneath your eyes. You can just build this up around there. Get a primer, just because most people don't even like moisturize their skin, so the hydrating primer can sort of be a 2-in-1 for that. And then I would say get the micellar water, and the 3 of these can be gotten for 2,500 shillings on Jumia, and you have a really good place to like start your makeup collection. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below and let me know which one of these products is like your favorite in like the routine of everything, and be sure to subscribe, thumbs up always, and I'll see you in my next video.